What up, though? And welcome back to Rio's Reactions. I also have another YouTube channel called Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts. And on that YouTube channel, I'm reacting to everything besides for old school hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch me react to something besides for old school hip hop, all you have to do is go to my homepage, click this link I have in a banner that says Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts, and there it is, yo. Alright, man. Yo, so today's reaction is a RIP tribute to the Dave Plug 2, aka Dave, the chubby light skinned nigga from De La Soul. You know what I mean? So his son passed away a few months ago. I never got around to doing an RIP tribute to him. De La is legendary, son. Legendary. De La and Tribe came out around the same time. They was both native tongue affiliates, you know what I'm saying, if not members. De La goes back. And I can remember the first time I ever heard De La Soul. Um, a relative's friend came over to the house and she was in college. And she was like, yeah, I got this, this new rap group came out, they real like intellectual and blah 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 blah, all this bullshit. So I was like, let me hear that, you know what I mean? So I grabbed the tape, put it in, and it was motherfucking potholes in my lawn. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I swear to God, either later that day or the next day, the video came out. You know what I mean? And I was just, my mind was blown, like, because these dudes was like hippie rappers, you know what I mean? And then a story started coming out about how when De La would be on a road, like niggas would think they was pussy because they had like flowers and shit. You know what I mean? Like this hat is what triggered me and made me remember to do this. To do this tribute. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of shit that they was wearing when they first came out. They was like mad hippie-ish, but like I was saying, a story started coming out about how on the road De La, niggas was coming up to De La thinking they was pussy, and De La was whooping niggas' asses all over the country. I was like, what? Them De La Soul niggas? And then the bars, after that first album, like that first album was just too much for me. I need to go back and revisit that, I might like it now. Down there, I'm a fucking adult and I know way more about New York City and hip hop and all that kind of shit. But anyway, it was just too crazy for me. You know what I mean? I was on my real NWA shit back then. EPMD and shit was banging. But anyway, man. So I never really gave their first album a chance, but then all the albums after that, them niggas was just spitters. You know what I'm saying? They was just spitting. I fucked with De La Hardbody, and R.I.P. to the boy Plug 2, aka Dave. And so this is The Stakes is High. De La Soul and the Roots on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Looks like they did a tribute as well, so let's do it.
Performing the title track to their classic album, Stakes is High. Once again, De La Soul and the Roots.
Let's go!
Cooler than cool, suave and supreme. Accountable tones flow upstream. We run lyrics that stay loyal, and all lunatics are the hicks to our soil. We are gods and not goddess, but we are gentle and modest. We are here for you. We are De La Soul with the legendary Roots crew. And we about to give you a vibe. Are y'all ready, y'all? Come on, y'all. We know the vibe. We want y'all to say vibration. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. And when we say vibe, we want y'all to say
vibrations.
Come on, stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. And when we say vibe, we want y'all to say vibration. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. The instamatic focal point, bringing damage to your bubble. We some brothers from the east with the beats that be thorough. When solar gravitation and we're bound to pull it. We gets down like brothers are found, ducking from bullets. Gun control, using both hands in my land. And it's all about cautious living and migrate to higher for my consequence.
Compliments
Of struggling, shouldn't be notable. Every word said be hip-hop.
I'm sick of John taking acid, sick of talking about blunt, sick of Versace glasses, sick of slang, sick of half-ass award shows and name brand clothes. And all these Jones with their half-ass tracks, cocaine and crack, bring sickness to black. Sick of swole head rappers and they sickening raps, clappers and gaps, making a whole sick world collapse. The facts, getting sicker, even sicker perhaps. I stick a bush to make a brother to escape the synapse.
See, life can get all up in your ass, baby.
You better organize.
Now let me tell you what it's all about. Skin not considered equal. A meteor has no right. They're my people. Wasting time scheming who they hated and why them native tongues was officially
Reinstated.
The vibe.
Come
We
on,
want
y'all.
y'all the same.
Vibrations, come on.
Stakes aside, listen. Why don't you give it a try? When we say vibe, we want y'all to say louder. Stakes aside, come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. When we say vibe, we want y'all.
Come on.
Come on, stakes is high. You know them stakes is high, yo. It's about loving of cars, loving of funds, loving to love mass sex, loving to love guns, love for opposites, love for fame and wealth, and love for the fact of no longer loving yourself. We living in the days of the man-made ways. See, every aspect is vivid. These brothers no longer talk. And yo, these brothers live it. About to give it 24/7 on a microphone. Plug one, translating the zone. And no offense to a player, but we don't play. And if you take offense, it gotta be that way. And my man Black Thought got something to
What's
say.
up? CGs are making figures at a high regard, and people dying for it nowadays ain't on.
It ain't
Investing in fantasies and not God. But welcome to reality. See, times is hard. People wanna snatch a credit but can't claim the card. Showing out a video saying they co-star. See, things like that'll make your mama cry. Better watch the way you spin it, cause them stakes is high. You know them stakes is high.
When we talk about the vibe, we want y'all
You
to
say vibrations, come on.
Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. Come on, man.
I think smiling in public is against the law, because love don't get you through life no more. So you know how you, son, and how you getting in, and who the man holding heat, yo, and how was the skins. Well, what up, Pop? I heard you caught a body. Seem like every man and woman shares a life with John
But
Gotti.
they ain't organized.
Mixing crimes with life enzymes, taking a big scout route, copping out better than they know their daughters and their sons.
And so people go through pain and still don't gain positive contact. Just like my main man who got others filling up his physical influence. His mind got congested. He got a 9 and blew it.
Damn.
Neighborhoods are now hoods, cause nobody's neighbors, just animals. Surviving with that animal behavior under eye. Who be rocking from dark to light sky. Experiments with needles and skin connects. No matter if you don't understand where we're from, they're called the projects, cause when the stakes is high, they'll damn sure try to do anything to get a piece of the pie. Electrify, even die for the cash. But at last we be out, even though you wanting more. This issue is closed like an elevator door, but soon we open once we get to the next floor.
Come on, vibe. You know the stakes is high.
When we say vibe, we want you.
Yo, that was fire right there, son. That shit was mad theatrical, yo. That was flames. I ain't want to do no talking, no rewinds, no nothing during this live performance tribute. Shout out to the boy Black Thought for coming through on Plug 2's verse. But let me rewind that, man. We need that acapella joint again. Yo, in the words of FYBJ Main, is that his name? FYBJ Main. That hit different right there. That acapella hit different, my nigga.
Like my main man who got others filling up his physical influence. His mind got congested. He got a 9 and blew it. Neighborhoods are now hoods, cause nobody's neighbors, just animals. Surviving with that animal behavior under eye. Who be rocking from dark to light sky. Experiments with needles and skin connects. No matter if you don't understand where we're from, they're called the projects, cause when the stakes is high, they'll damn sure try to do anything to get a piece of the pie. Electrify, even die for the cash. But at last we be out, even though you wanting more. This issue is closed like an elevator door, but soon we open once we get to the next floor.
Come on, vibe. Come on, yo.
Vibrations, come on. Stakes is high, yo.
You know the stakes is high.
When we say vibe,
vibration.
Come on, stakes is high, y'all. You know them stakes is high.
Tonight's
When we
show,
say
come on.
vibe, we want y'all to say vibration. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. Cause we all the vibe. And we need y'all to know the vibration. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high.
It's a moment in our lives that is really important. It's really important to us. And it guided us in a direction that, it's made us who we are today. Fighting for our music, fighting for our legacy.
Thank you, Dave.
De La Soul. And I got one.